Oh, but hope everyone is well and having a good time in the sunshine. We want to grab. Yo, real time fat man in his house. What's up, bro? Oh, mate, I hope you're enjoying this glorious sunshine because it is nice. I'm so later than usual because we've been outside doing the gardening like an old person. I hate gardening. There we go. Now people can see the chat that's coming through. I'm not as good as TG. I can't do all the fucking different overlays. Oops, I swore. That's naughty. Right. What is the crack? What's going on? We're binned off Twitch this on. We want a stable stream on YouTube. Just chilling. Because I can't be asked. So, this guy.
You should leave. Back off before I crush you. Back off before I crush you.
So, we need to fix that a little bit just there.
You should leave.
And then I need to fix the bit that's stopping me doing any other attacks.
You should leave.
As well. David. What's up, man? You good? I hope it's nice where you are. I've got my mic on, yeah. And then we're going to start doing NPC routine stuff so that they are more fun. This is their house. They come from the block. And they like return to a campfire and they can interact with each other and stuff. So start doing that and seeing what the crack is. And you both, I saw you both comment on the UAF video. Give me your opinions. Give me your thoughts. I didn't see it get censored, right? Put some spaces in between it. All the thing. I'm not trying to censor people. It's not what this is about. Where's the moderator stuff? Oh no, I'm not gonna mess about with that for the time being. Let's get rid of this guy to see if okay, interesting. YouTube just hates you. I mean, it's not the only. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Okay. I get in so much trouble because I don't think people understand English sarcasm humor. It's like, So can we attack after doing this? No, I can't do any attacks here. So this is a problem. And it's probably a problem because I'm not finishing the attack section when we're putting that. So is UAF more optimized than traditional BPs? ABPs? Yeah, it is. But also, no. But also, yeah. Like, the theory behind it is, yes, it should run on the game thread rather than the worker thread, or one of the threads. So in theory, it should be. But in practice, it's just a pain in the ass. Like, it's horrible. And it's not even worth even investing in. The amount of people that were like, should I learn this over ABPs? And I was like, hell no. Not one bit at all, ever. No chance. Should you do that? That's not a thing. This sets the damage indicator. Begin the hit stop. Do this. Which do I prefer? ABPs every single day, without a shadow of any doubt. So when the player attacks, like, I should have probably stuck with just showing like one way of doing it. It's definitely more in tuned with motion matching than it is standard like standard stuff. Can't get my words up. This attacks. Checks that we've got a weapon equipped. Checks if we are attacking. Make sure that we're not attacking. If we're blocking, we do this. And if we're falling, we do this. And if we're not, then we do this. Bow weapon. Brother of no weapon. Does this. Then we add this tag here to execute attack, which plays the montages. But I bet the other one gets called. Okay, so if I go to the enemy. Mate, that's what you should do, man. Like, people should stick with the tried and tested. You don't need to do everything that's new and shiny. It just distracts you. I only do it because it's fun for me. Don't look at my horrible code. Don't look at it. This one. Come here, override dead. Override dead. Remove gameplay tag message. Remove the attacking one from the player. That should enable us to do it. Okay, no. Let's do just here. There should be one where it leaves. So it kills it. It runs the contextual anim here, and then if it's not facing, we still need to activate like the dead stuff anyway. So like if it gets hit with a spell, that's why it comes back up here. But if it stops the contextual anim, then it comes up here. So I think that I just need to do there. I've got electronic nodes. I constantly forget to turn it on. Remove gameplay tag. And then just remove attacking. So that should be able to attack again once it's finished doing that sequence. Yeah, sweet. What is David's in replication hell in his game currently? I've just started to look at replication, and there is a couple of things that confuse me. So I want to ask you some questions. You ready? I understand what a multicast does. I understand what a run on server does. Why would I need to use run on owning client? Surely if this code is here, it's running on the owning client anyway, unless I'm telling it to run on the server. And then these access, so let me just replicate this. These, not this. Where are you? One of these, this one? It might be a rep notify actually. Change that to not replicated. Change this to be replicated for a sec. Yeah, no, it is replicated. These replicated conditions. What the hell are these? Like initial only, owner only. Normally I just hover over something, and it's like, should this variable be replicated over the network? Initial only. What's that? Owner only. What? An owner only over the network? That's too many owners. So yeah, I need to understand these as well. Like this I get, it's a replicated variable, it needs to be replicated to be seen on server. Rep notify, if you join late to a server, then it shows what it should be for them. But it's the conditions that throw me. Complete side mission. Everyone uses electronic nodes. Yeah, they do. But I don't. I should use it through tutorials. Look who's back again. Marky's back. He's come out the bin. Run on server runs on server. Run on client runs on client. Real time Fatman with the knowledge dropping here. Multicast calls it on all connected clients. I think that is correct, but you don't need to multicast everything. So you only multicast effects, I believe. I was doing some multicasting a bit ago. Right. So this should fix the issue that we are having. You dickhead.
Back off before I crush you.
I need to get his mouth to move when he says this. Like, he's got too much of a big mouth to not have it actually move.
You should leave.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam! And then we can attack again. Which is good, but it's kind of a bit too slow. How do I do that? Can we just do... Okay, so instead of having it here, on left scene delegate, I wonder if I can just pull that in here. Just scroll down. I also think that this has been updated in a later version, because I definitely am seeing different things. On left scene delegate. Yeah. I'll just remove gameplay type. Gameplay. Move gameplay. Back. Yeah, there we go. I need to add VFX to it, man. So once the VFX get added to it, in fact, I'm just gonna do a breakpoint here. It'll be pretty nice. Don't need that there. So we'll do that in a second. Mark, it's been an absolute while since we've seen you. This game has had some updates and changed, but also looks completely the same. So hopefully you see a difference. in the actual gameplay. Wait, so this got triggered. This guy got triggered again. And now I've killed him twice and got 2 bags. We found another bug which we didn't want to find. Oops. But I think the fix I'm doing next will solve that. What am I setting that he's dead? Oh, I'm not. Set variable, override dead event. Add gameplay tag is dead. Okay, so I need to move that to just here. That triggers after this. Yeah, okay. Move that over there. Disconnect that. Ah. Oh. Break node here. Move this here. Then life be good. That should stop us smacking him again and going into animation. So that's a good start. That is that, that is that. Oh, ready to go. So we're not. So we've got this guy. Does this. Where's my bug reports? If weapon equipped, lets you attack straight away after switching. That's not what we want. I need to fix that. Player hit anims, interrupt. Attack anims, can't attack again. Need to double check what that actually means. Somehow I've removed my dodge rolls. That's pretty bad. So we need to sort that. The next suggested video for me is Harvester the most violent game ever made? What? What's Harvester? Never you. So many games in the world, and I don't think you can experience them all. There's a couple of bits here that I want to sort. I like this. This feels good. The attack feels solid, like the recovery stuff feels nice, especially this one. Like that recovery feels really nice, but that block is pants. I dislike the block. So, can we doopy-doo? Where is the block? Oh, and I want our enemies to be able to block as well. AVP blocking. Two-handed block. So I want to. Wherefore art thou? Two-handed. Add a key? Key. Even your mom can blow your witch up. Everyone's got guns around here. Like, ooh, farmers mum. Why can't I add a key to this? Is it because it's a socket? Does that change? I can't work out if that changes. That looks a lot better. I like that a lot more. But has that changed how the sword is held normally? Save that. I want to key it in the animation so that it just changes for that animation. Yeah, no, it definitely does. Okay. I don't want to rotate the bone, though. You're right, though. I do have to... kind of looks like what we want. E. Looks very solid. We'll take it. Does this fix the issue I have with this? Yep, that's pretty nice. Kind of. Need to, like, bring it down a little bit. And R. We bring it. We bring that down there, and then this. Back up here. That's pretty solid. Shit. Sweet, okay. Normally when I key something and miss it and move it, I'm done for. Not perfect, but it'll do for the time being. Before I get proper animations. I was just sick of seeing it go through his hand like he was stabbing himself. Whereas, at least here, it looks somewhat sensible. Nice. Oh, man, the recovery. So nice. Right. Anyway, as we were saying, Harvester is an old side scroller. It's got a lot of ways to game over. Why is death or die censored? Probably is. What do we want to do with this? Enemy props. That's what we want. Got nothing in. Cool. Okay, so wherefore art thou, behavior tree? Armed enemies. They have a patrol. Patrolling that scene. So if we are patrolling, then we're not searching. If we're searching, then we've seen someone that disappeared. But if we're patrolling, we're doing this. And I could just, right now it's either searching or patrolling. Whereas I want it to be searching, patrolling, living the life, living la vida loca. So, we just get another sequence. So currently I'll just go to this one straight away because there's no condition, which is fine. Which means we need some tasks here for what they need to do. So, new task. Task blueprint base. BTT. And what am I saving? The task? I think I'm saving the task. Find prop. So all we need to do is when it receives execute AI, do a spear trace for objects. And go from the control pawn's location and end it there, but have a radius of like 500. We'll see how big that is. We're going to search for world static. And then we're going to ignore ourselves. Make array. And then we can do hit actor is a BP enemy props branch and print. Found prop. Then finish execute. Execute. Do that. And then if that's not true, let's do not found prop. Find prop. ESG. Appreciate it, man. Oh man, every stream's good, man. It's just good to chat while doing stuff. I'm not a good streamer. I just talk with rubbish. That's BTT find prop not found. What do you mean? Save. It's a silly thing. Okay, so we should just be able to simulate this. There we go. Not found prop. It's like an inch away. So if I'm moving close, still not found prop. Okay, why is that? First asset. This is not a child. Oh no, it is. Yay. Block all dynamic. Search this a world dynamic. But there's no collision being had here. You what, blood? Object type, world dynamic. What did I leave this as? Oh, okay. Was static. Found a prop. So we're finding this guy. Sweet. Life is good. So now we found this prop. We want to what's the node? Bollocks. Yeah, blackboard. Set blackboard value. Bloody hell. Set value as vector. Promote to variable. This will be the move to location E. And we can just do location. Print this. Do this. This needs to be. Where's that task keep? Where's there? Instance editable and expose on spawn, so that we can set the key over here. So we want to point of interest location, move to blackboard key, point of interest location. So now, in theory, this guy should move here. Round prop. Do this. Move to location. House strafe. Wait. This is right. This is right. Okay, let's see what's cracking off when we set this in. It just jumps from here to here and waits 5 seconds. It's not failing the move to. Acceptance radiance is 5. Right, we'll put this at 15. That should be massive. But then I'll change the find prop radius to 1,000 and move him away so that it's not. No. Somewhere. Pete Tongue. Why? Why, Delilah? Why? This should definitely be running. It is running. Point of interest, point of interest. Do you prefer behavior trees over state trees? Personally, yeah. I like behavior trees better. And part of the so a couple of reasons for that is, number one, this is a project in 5.4 and state trees don't really work in 5.4. They're like a 5.5 thing. And then there's not enough community resources around state trees currently that I feel confident enough to be like, oh yeah, learn state trees. Because if I get stuck and I need help, I'm stuck. Whereas if it's a behavior tree and I get stuck, I'm just like, I'd look up some person's behavior tree tutorial or check something or look at some documentation or whatever. I think people underestimate how much of a community knowledge is required for this sort of thing. I'll show if reach, testing foods, other partial path, track movement, quiet, navigable. That will keep point of interest location. Okay. Just found the prop. Let's remove that sec. Now we're fully focused on this. Draw, debug, spear. Spear? Spear. I wonder if it's placing it at a point that I can't get to. See, it's found the prop, but it thinks the prop's himself. Even though I've told it to ignore itself. Yeah, to VPN parts. True. Just remove that a sec. The location is himself. What? It shouldn't even get into here to do this. It has to move through here. Okay, wait a second, wait a second. Get actor location. Right, I still don't quite understand why that's worked. Other than maybe it's due to it being on the floor. Because it hits here, but it doesn't get... That's not navigationable. So then it creates that, but it should still spawn... Okay, so we could do the impact point as well. Okay, so yeah, it's the impact point rather than the location. So it doesn't like the location of the hit in wheel space. How bizarre. It thinks it's himself. How interesting. Okay. Learn something new every day. BSG, I'll repeat my answer to the state tree thing. So it's twofold. The state tree answer. The first one is this is a 5.4 project and state trees are not good in 5.4 at all. Like they're really pants. And then the second reason is if I get stuck with a state tree there's like 2 or 3 people that are doing state tree stuff, and it's just not. There's no community stuff around state trees. Like there's maybe 1 or 2 projects that already have state trees in. I think Stackobox just introduced a really basic state tree, and the shooter template has a really basic state tree. So I would have to then bat my head against the wall for ages. Whereas I want to make more progress on this. Like, I want this out. I want this done. That's why when you look at some of my code, it's like, that seems really weird. And it's because I've been working on this so long. I just want to be moving forward with progress. And then I'll come back and fix it if I need to. So when you see a tutorial, that's me taking my time and hours of like work goes into it and tidies it up and everything like that. But when you see my own project, you're like, I can't follow this guy anymore. His own code's awful. And you're right. It's not awful, but it's just not tidy. What was it? So yeah, that's right. State trees. I just don't think there's enough community support for my own project if I get stuck on wanting to do something really difficult. Whereas if I get stuck on a behavior tree, 10 different people will know the answer who have worked with Unreal for a little time. So it's a personal preference. They're meant to be more optimized, but the argument about their optimization is tick, that behavior trees run on tick. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I've had 10, 20 things run on the behavior tree that I've got. It's all fine. But state trees run on tick as well. So, or can, if you want them to. David, I'm having the weirdest problems right now in my project. Do tell. Let me know. What problems are we having in our project? Is it replication? That'd be gross. Right, so props. We've got a house. What do we want to do is let's do a interface. API enemy. What do we want to call it? Enemy. Lifestyles. Makes sense. Nothing wrong with behavior trees, especially if it's what you know them used already. I was considering getting Steven's state tree course, but I'm not sure. That's the Patreon one, right? That's like £50 or £60. Well, for me, £56. I was looking at it as well, and it looks good. I don't think it's like project based though. It's very much theory based, which is fine because I think Ulibari teaches really well and is solid. Him and Ali are probably on the same part and taking Grace as well, like, for teaching and showing stuff. But I'm more of a project based learner than a theory based learner personally. But I was definitely considering it as well. But it's steep. Like 50 to 60 quid is steep. Get interaction location output vector interaction point. Don't mention houses. I've not finished modeling mine yet. Your house looks beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that we're creating. Enemy props, class sets. Enemy lifestyle. So every single one of these is going to have a scene component. There's an option for like 3D here, right? Thought there was. Oh mate, don't knock council houses, man. Wait, can I add is it a billboard that has that option? Billboard. Advanced. One of these has like enables 3D like thing. I don't know if it's when you put it in the world. Let me have a look. Scene. Billboard? Might be on something very specific, but that is fine. This billboard is what I want, and I want it to be visible. Why is it hidden? That's there. So in enemy props, this interface, get interaction, this billboard, yeah, world, location, find prop, hit actor, yeah, interaction location, set this to be this, and then draw the debug spear to this. Bam! So that's what we want. I actually don't want him to run either, so I'm just going to change this to be set movement. Change movement speed to walking. That's what I want. And then I want him to execute a action. They're just a play animation. So bold. Sleep start. There we go. Walk in. And then just duplicate that. Sleep loop. This definitely needs to be better. If true. What? My guy's just like, nah, but I'm good. This sword, is he like stabbed himself? Where's your sword, bro? You. Also, super random bit, in my opinion, it's good. What do you think of the lifetime ban on cigarettes for those under 18 over the lifetime ban on cigarettes? I've not even heard. I mean, oh, what? When did we do that? Have we actually done something good? Oh, mate. So this needs to go. And we need to do something proper here. But that's the theory behind it. So each one of these props will have a set animation that we've got. And then when something happens, we can end that animation. So if they go to get attacked or told something, we can say, no, you're not doing that animation anymore. Come out of it. That's the idea. So, do we need a enum for They're raising the age limit on cigarettes essentially by 1 year every year, making it possible for new smokers to become smokers. Okay. But what if you're 18, halfway through being 18, start smoking, and then they raise the limit, and now you're suddenly addicted, but you're 6 months behind the limit and can't do anything about it? That's funny. It's not a bad idea, like, it's a ridiculous habit. It's just gonna, like, vaping's the thing, right? The lifestyle. Non, because I always like to have a non. What's that? Housing, camping, weapons, weapon checking, and then what's the badger? Weapon checking. Say vaping is the thing, but cigarettes have a 0% chance of exploding in my face. This is true. This is very true. Unless you've had a wacky cigarette being given to you as a toy. Or if you were in the army and someone rolled you a cigarette with gunpowder. Just saying, these things are happening. Talking to others. Richard Duffy, have you tried using Claude or Codex with UE5 yet? Like from your actual project? No, but I did pick up a recent plugin that should make that possible. I've just not tried it. I'm not going to try it in this project ever. But I might try it on something else. This is suddenly turned very political. Shouldn't be redistributed to compensate taxes of theft. Should be able to. Yeah, see, like, manage about tobacco sales or not, it's an reality. So, I mean, yeah, the idea between around taxing alcohol and cigarettes is making it more expensive to people to start and shit. So, I kind of get it. I don't hate it. I mean, I don't need my project. I don't need it to be in my project to create an instant data table. I'll just Google it and tell it to create a data table. I prefer an Excel spreadsheet for a data table, personally. So much better. This does this. Don't need this anymore. Get rid of this. Set blackboard value as actor. We also want to make sure that so before this, we want to make sure that there's space. I'm basically creating smart objects in 5.4 without creating smart objects, which is annoying. But you don't need to copy and paste, mate. You don't need to copy and paste in. So if I get GBT or Claude or whatever to make me a CSV file, then all I need to do is select re-import, select the CSV, and it will create all of this stuff for us. Like, and then every time I update the Excel, so if I want to add a new item or if I want a formula to work out the cost of a buy cost compared to a sell cost, but I want it to change it for every item, then that's already written down in Excel for me. So I can just do that. No copy and pasting, man. A friend of mine with zero experience has used Claude to break into and mod a game. It's now dissected that game and is rebuilding it from its exact asset. It handles the coding and teaches the rest. I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. Like, I think as a tool, it's fine. I think ethically, it's bad. I think people that make the argument that it's better or whatever just disregard the actual problems that it has as well. Like, we're like, it's fine to dissect the game and it's rebuilding it from its extracted assets, but that in itself is copyright, isn't it? Like intellectual property. So the fact it can do that is wrong. And like, I'm not like suckling on big Disney or whatever. You know what I mean? I think they're all crooks anyway. But the little guy who's selling like whatever on Etsy and then gets copied by ChatGPT or Claude or whatever, that's just not good for him, right? And then you've got all the environmental factors and the lobbying and stuff. So I think you've got to make your peace with what you've got to make your peace at a certain point, right? And AI has been a thing for long before all the Gen stuff came out. And its use was better in terms of what it should be used for, which is like the medical field and the science field to process massive numbers and look for tumors on images and all that sort of good stuff that we'd be like, oh man, that'd be great if we could just fix that. But then someone saw an opportunity to make money from it, and that's where we are. What am I doing? Enemy house. No, props. Add AI. Priorities. Should really change the name of this now. Attack tokens count. This got a reserve attack token. There we go. That's what we want. Find prop. Yeah, component. Reserve that token. 1. So it reserves this. If that's false, finish execute and fail. Alright, finish a ball will do. If not, go here, go here. Okay. So one of these should move, and one of them shouldn't move, which is what's happening. Sweet. Maybe I should just finish executing it and be in. Ah, shit. Whoopsie. Right, so now he goes over here. What's this guy doing? Pretending that he's not seen someone. Reserves the attack token, finds the prop, gets the location, comes here, comes here. Sweet. We've just remade state tree, not state trees, smart objects. Look at us go. Smart objects. Sorted. In 5.4. I'm a genius. I'm not. Reserve attack token. Attack tokens count. Attack tokens count. And I can change, if I go to the house and change this to be 2. Oh, now they're having a meet cute. Look at it. Oh, you come here often? Hmm. Anyway. Go to 1 just there. That's fine. So we go to a campfire. What does that look like? In fact, how do I make them move? Off a different one. Find prop. Do I just change the? Do I just assign it to be a target actor and they just move to it? That might be a shout actually. And then if target actor is valid, and then we just find one that's not equal to target actor and move to that one. So return value is enemy prop. Let's just do finish execute here too, so it comes out early. If we already have a hit actor, can't use target actor because then it'll jump out and it'll see the target actor here. Right, that's why. Figured it out. So we want a new blackboard that's like this. Key, object, prop, and key type actor. Wherefore art thou? Find prop. Do this. Let's do this. Does hit actor equal get value as actor? Get value as object. Get value as actor. Look at me go. Write this to a variable. Props actor. If it's false, that's the new location. If it's true, wow. I think I can do it so that it ignores it. Value as actor. So this ignores itself and it ignores a props actor if it has a value as actor. In which case then I don't need this. What a dumbass. But if I do it at get class and then do the same here, I can make sure that it's not always going to print string here. Same prop type. Therefore, I can make sure it's going to a different prop type every single time. And that will work. If we can do set actor as set blackboard. Set blackboard value as object. This will be the key, and the value will be the hit actor. I should definitely have promoted this to a variable. Hit actor, promote to a variable. Then I can do this and this. I'll save that. Right, so now should have an enemy campfire here as well. That's not my tab. That's happening because ignore this, ignore this. I've got a hit actor. If it's equal, we need to return this attack token. In fact, I don't know if we do. Let's just test it without. They both got separate ones. In theory, they should crisscross over. Oh, let's go. I don't know why they keep doing this weird tone, but seems to do what I need it to do. I mean, now they're just going between 2 points, but think about the possibilities. Oh. They're out of sync. Is there some random variation? No? Okay. They shouldn't be out of sync, but they are. That's funny. Fine prop. Okay, so they don't need to go. So here they should go to the same one. Yeah, I need to fix their turning situation. So here they go to the same one. They should both go up here now. Sweet, okay. Doing what we expected to do. So let's think about this logically. They ignore the one that they currently are at. If they don't hit anything, they don't do anything and go again. That's fine. If they hit something, and we set the hit actor. Oops, that's wrong. If we hit something and it is a enemy prop, then we set the hit actor to the new hit thing. Oh wait, hold up, what? No, that's right then. That's fine. If it's the same thing as... Maybe this needs to go at the start. Yeah, I think that's better. So if it's not the same actor, then we carry on. If it's the same actor, I print same prop type and it doesn't do anything. Should finish there. So if it's a different one, then we set the hit actor to the new one and we check it's a enemy prop. Yep, that's fine. And then we get our interaction location, add it here, and add this value just here. So on this return attack token, I can just return it at the start, right? So if I get hit actor and it is valid, then we can do return get component by class AI attacker priorities return attack token this way and this. I think that'll work. Where's he going? So he shouldn't come over here now. Unless the other one is trying to go somewhere else. Why is it coming to search it? It should always set this because there's nothing here. Interesting. So ideally we would want like 3 houses knocking around here. Like a few enemies knocking around. And then when they get to these locations, I'd get them to like do something. It's alive. It's alive. Let's get them to focus the target as well. Having their backs to where they live seems wrong. Focus. Set focus. Drop. Watch my physics-based sliding system today and unlock some parts of it from your game. Sweet. That's awesome, man. I think I changed the version of Fab a little bit. Because the mover one was doing, had better animations. So I stole them. Right, now the question is, if I come in here with a weapon, number one, how much are they going to absolutely mess me up? Oh wait, their behavior trees are wrong. Oopsie. Armed enemies.
You should leave. You should leave. Back off. Back off. Before I crush you.
Well, that's what I need to
Back off. Before I crush you. Before I crush you. You should leave. Back off. Before I crush you. You should leave. You should leave. Back off. You should leave. Before I crush you. Back off. Before I crush you.
Need some better sound effects.
You should leave. Back off. Before I crush you. Before I crush you. Back off. Before I crush you. You should leave.
That's what I need
Back
to fix
off.
next.
Before I crush you.
So are these like patrol points for
You
these
should
enemies?
back off. Before I crush you. You should leave.
They definitely shouldn't be saying.
You should leave.
Why are they still running that?
Back off. Before I crush you.
Because
You
of these
should
guys.
leave.
They need new voice lines for sure. Slash, their voice lines need to be a lot more random. No, not random. They play every 5 seconds on a 50% chance, so but you're gonna get pretty bored of them. So if I play them every 60 seconds, then no one will see them. No, they're not patrol points. They're just like, you don't want to run into a camp of enemies that are just like, oh, here we are waiting for you. So I thought I'd put something in that made them have more of a routine, or not a routine, but like make them more living and breathing sort of thing. So they've got houses, so you can like look at them from a distance and be like, oh, they're moving around, sitting down, chatting. They're in looking at the campfire and like all of this stuff.
Something.
So that's the idea behind
Back
it.
off before I crush you.
But like absolutely anything that I do. So they're looking here. He's looking over here. You would have thought that he would have called for help when he starts getting damaged. So I probably need to set up. Bam. At least the dead function's working just there. That's what I wanted to see. Motion warping's a bit funky there. How did the random generator randomly generate 3 of the same colour with the exact same outfit?
Back off before I crush you.
You think? So Fatman thinks that call for help will be a problem, and he's probably right. Unless we want it in the base enemy. And on BPC health, on health changed. Is it on that? No, wait. AI stuff, AI stuff, AI stuff. AIC. Damage sense config. Get sense class of stimulus. If it equals which one of these is the fucking one? AI damage sense config. Except that makes no sense because they're not the same, but sure. You know what I should do? Let's do a print here and check it.
You should leave.
Why's that guy just taking damage? What's he taking damage from? I don't think I added. Constantly ping because of the blooming site config.
Back off before I crush you. Back off before I crush you.
Oh shit, I know what's going on. Oh, sorry. When you test stuff, it's best not to add it to the same key as you here. That's why he's like taking 10 damage because I've got a debug key one on. I'm like, why is he doing that? Don't add debug keys to the same as your quick slots.
You should leave.
I don't want to leave. I need to make it so that they only play
You
that
should leave.
when they see the player. Come on. This is the next thing on the list to fix. I need to do it over here so they don't actually see me. Still AI sense site. So they're not printing the damage sense. Okay, we'll do this a different way. We shall do this a different way. Let's go to base enemy. On BPC health, on health changed. I wonder if I'll just need a separate decrease one. Decrease health. Currently I've got this on health changed thing that is read from the widget. But we could just do a on health decreased. On health decreased. What's the better way of doing this actually? So up here we're binding to on take any damage. And we've got this damage event. So actually I could do damaged, undamaged, and then we can add in as a parameter the factor. This will be the damage causer. I can call that here, pass in the damage causer, call on damaged, and then inside of enemies, base enemy, on health, so on damaged, do a spear trace by channel, get at location. And make this 500. Base channel. Enemy. Visibility? Enemy. Check that in a sec. Make array. Self. Probably debug type. Yes. Branch. Break. And then inside each. So we can do get AI controller is valid. Then we can do set blackboard. Yeah, blackboard. Yeah, blackboard. Set value as object. Damage causer. Key name would be make literal name. Maybe this bad boy. Right. Where are you? There you are. Ooh, I got it. So now, if I reconnect all that damage event I disconnected a second ago. One key. Damage dealer is self. So now if I press 1, we should see a box get created.
You should leave. Back off before I crush you.
So he's the guy. That's all fine, but he's not setting what we need him to set. Change it to the enemy. That might be right.
You should leave before I crush you.
There we go.
Before I crush you.
He's not setting it for himself though, so that's probably a bad thing. So undamaged, set value, duplicate that so that we also set it for ourselves. As well.
You should leave before I crush you.
Okay, it's a bit weird. Access none, trying to get value, set value. AI controller. Oh. Self. Save all this.
You should leave.
Okay, so that's working for him. But he's not sending out signal. Oh. What a tool. Damage causer self. This, yep. This is fine, yeah. This is fine. Okay, cool. What an idiot. There we go. So now
Back
he got
off
damaged
before I
and
crush you.
he brought a friend. So another one. Why is he dying in the sky? should fade away in a sec. Okay. Fully expected this error message. Really, I should leave or just go here? No, man, you shouldn't leave. Stay. Have fun. Chill. Well, we have gotten a lot done. There you are, fat man. That's a enemy reinforcement type system being called when he gets damaged. Super quick. But the same would be legit for your radio as well. Like, you'd have a health component for your radio, I presume. Then you just pass through the damage causer. And then, yeah, it shoots out a signal to whoever's in the closest area. How did you do your radio? That's the damage actor. I mean, your radio wouldn't need this bit to set it for when they start to get damaged themselves. It just need this bit. So anyone with an AI controller, we find their blackboard value, and then we set the person who's attacking it. You could even just set the location as well, so that they move straight to that location, depending on how you set up your tree. This is one of those where I'm like, I probably should make a tutorial on this. But also, I'm pretty sure Gorka did one like a month or two ago. I hate copying tutorials. Yeah, okay, yeah. That was too. So large collision spear, if anyone is in the spear, that will get an interface call to me. So they do you damage a radio. Because it was a radio, wasn't it? Did I read that right? You need a code to code in a radio for them to use, which can be damaged. Oh mate, like, it's just a kid, or it was a kid. I'm not gonna shit on him. I try not to. There's only one creator that I poop on, and like, they've deserved it every single time. Well, no, there's two now. There's two. I had to issue my first copyright notice the other day, and so that guy can do one. Especially since he messaged me like, "Oh, this is just my one mistake," and I checked his channel and he's got everyone's videos on there. I'm like, "It's not, mate. You're not losing that copyright strike. You can get done." Right.
You should leave. Back off.
That shouldn't be playing unless. It shouldn't be playing at all. Target actor is set. I mean, introductory tutorials get the get people in, mate. Like, oh, no names were mentioned in the making of this video, Mark. Yeah, introductory tutorials get people in. Obviously, my focus for tutorials is more intermediate level stuff that I just don't see covered much. I don't know if I need this simple parallel. I understand what it does, but I don't know if this should run here. Target actor is set, but it shouldn't be set at all unless it equals the player. AI. Actor equals player character. If that's true. Scene actor. Actor. Can you get a pot? No, man, you abandoned us.
You should leave.
Where is... Like, he definitely shouldn't be saying anything until he comes to the point where he's seen us. How no one's attacking me, and that's what I'm saying. Oh shit, because this is failing, because it's...
Back off. You should leave before I crush you. Back off before I crush you.
Okay, that's interesting. Because this will fail. So this does need to be a simple parallel then.
You should leave. You should back leave. Off. You should before leave. I crush you.
They do sound serious, but it's better than the shit that was the other one. Ugh, yeah, eek. Like, I had to change it. At least I'm getting attacked now. But not anymore. What? I don't know, man.
You should leave.
You've been in trouble.
Back off.
You've been in trouble lately.
Crush you.
I'm not sure it'd be politically correct to allow you to record some voice lines. I'm not sure what I'd get out of it. This reminds me of a meme. They don't have enough tokens to attack because one of them got attacked. And didn't return their token. I don't... Wait. What? Perform attack. Not enough tokens for attack. So I don't want it to do this. But like this should be bound on attack ended to return the tokens.
You should leave. You should leave. Back off before I crush you.
I think it's when they attack each other that it breaks. In which case then I can just disable it so they don't actually hit each other, but is that fun? That seems like he should probably, I think they're gonna, oh no. Because my chat's like 5 seconds behind, I don't know what the reaction is to, because I said about 4 different shocking things in one go. Not enough tokens for attack. Then this guy has tokens.
Back off before I crush you. You should leave. Back off before I crush you.
But these guys aren't moving towards me. I see. I thought it was funny. This is game dev, right? You add one thing and then suddenly other things aren't working. This guy is obsessed with his house. He's attacking his own house. The Jeff, bro. That definitely shouldn't happen. The actor would be this shouldn't be set until after this. This is just a check. But if that gets set before this, then it tries to run this the next turn and will fail. But if this is fine, then this is fine. So that should be better.
Back off. You should before leave. I crush you. Back off before I crush you.
He brought a friend. Everyone's invited to the party. Damn. I do love this new damage that I've got set up. Why aren't you moving? Why are you attacking your house? What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, yeah, when are they done? Life is
you should leave.
Life is good. we're nearly finished, and like we can put out a game, and it'll be cool. Start adding one more feature, and then suddenly my AI doesn't work as intended. Fork. Alright, what are they doing? We're all stuck here. And they're probably all stuck because they haven't got a attack token back. Need to figure that one out a bit more. They're just never returning this attack token. That tokens can't do this, do that. Return the attack token. Oh, you don't return it when you die either. I think I've just figured that out. Or did I change that? Stop tree. Stop logic. Oh no. Return attack token here. Maybe I need one for hit reactions. But that should call the bound event for this. When they do a hit reaction. Combat component, combat. Close up the tabs. Find the combat component. Play hit reactions. Focus on completed of the hit reaction. They shall call attack ended. Oh shit. Oh, wait a second. I think I figured out. This will be that when they cause damage, just here, it sets them to be the person that causes them damage, which could be their player. So unless this is equal to get player character, then do this. Oh man, I'm gonna shoot for food in like a minute, so I can feel you. I'm starting to get the snack attack. I think this fixes the issue that I've got where
Back off before I crush you. Before I crush you.
Alright boys, chill out. If they attack each other, unless it's the player, yeah, they're all still moving. Let's get dead. Bruv. I definitely should have been censored, fat man. Holy shit, these guys are like, they fucking mean business, don't they? Let's go. I think we're onto it. I know I'm just taking the piss by like letting them hit each other because I know what their attacks are coming, but like I'm pretty fucking chuffed about this. Like, the idea isn't that they should be fucking Dark Souls level tanks and shit, that they should be actual predictable enemies that you can block or like deal with.
Back off before I crush you.
Okay, that needs sorting. Like, they have avoidance turned on. Why do they all attack me at once? That shouldn't be a thing. I don't hate it though. But they definitely should.
You should leave.
Nice.
Back off before I crush you.
I want to get the hitting stick. So you should scream. Yeah, you do. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. Right. You're attacking your house over there. Don't know why you're doing that. To figure that out. I think I need to add in like more of a time freeze on these attacks.
Back off before I crush you.
That's right. You do get up and die. They fear me. But, that's that. Sorry, Mark. You've just joined, and I'm gonna shoot and have some dinner with my kids. So apologies, mate. But at least you got to see the final. I'll give you a quick rundown of what it is. So they now have houses, and then this middle one is a campfire, so they can go to the houses, and we started to implement some sort of like living, breathing world. We fixed a couple of bugs. They call for reinforcements when they get hit. So we fixed the sword here so that it's nicer when we're blocking. And yeah, a lot of it was patrol paths and setting them up to have their own little personality.
You should leave.
So that they'll go to this house.
Back off before I crush you.
These sound effects need to get sorted. I need to figure out one out. So yeah, they'll go to these houses, and then at some point, hopefully, they'll go to the campfire. No, they just really love these houses. So they shouldn't be here. Why am I checking? I'll check my Discord DMs. Target actor is set. Like, it shouldn't be set at all. What? Who's the target actor? Target actor is BP enemy house. That shouldn't be a thing. They hate their own houses.
Back off before it.
They are English. I will check them, mate. I'm just not going to check them now. I'm trying to get off and not get distracted by this. But I'm glad that you are back, mate, and you are well. That's what matters to me. They shouldn't at all be coming here. The fuck? Scene actor is not player. Scene
Back
actor is not
off
player.
before I crush you. Back off before I crush you. You should leave.
But yeah, their target actor is the house. But that shouldn't be set. Yeah, but the player is the target actor, and that shouldn't be set at all. Like, they should be set in the props, right? Selector is dead is not set. Target actor is not set. It should be coming down here. Target actor is set. But why are you setting it to the house?
You should leave.
Oh shit, wait a second. Because they're definitely running this find props thing. Move to location point of interest. Actor is not valid, it should carry on. No, it should be set in the props actor. What's the key for the props actor? Oh shit, I know why. Give me 1 minute, I'll be downstairs, promise. And I'll bring the thing. Yeah. No, you don't wanna wait? Cool. Okay. Props actor. I retract my statement, sorry. Prop. Right, now I fix this and I'm definitely going because I am in so much trouble. There we go. Look, there they go. They should be going to separate ones now. Hey, alright, ending on a big one, ending on a high, while I'd get into so much shit for backchatting my missus. Right, if you don't see me next week, it's because I've been buried behind the garden shed. Have a excellent weekend, and best of luck with everything game dev. Much love.